Hey guys, today is Saturday, June the 17th of 2023, and I want to go over natural gas. Without any further delay, let's get into it. My boys just walked in while I was recording, so you interrupted me, so hopefully I don't forget something. Let's get into it. So you see on the weekly, things are looking good. MACD is still positive. Weekly volume has been positive. We hit a R1 here. So next one will be the 296 R2, which pretty much lines up with this swing pivot high. The good thing is we're above the 20. Mobile bands are positive. Hikanashi candles positive. Trend is positive, so that's good. MACD and the monthly got a crossover. And you can see our closes is making higher highs and higher lows on the monthly. Market sentiment is positive. We're at 33. MACD is positive. Thursday and Friday, the volume was to the bulls. What concerns me? We're at the top of the linear regression channel. Very risky to go long here. I tell sometimes people lock in profits when you get up here. When it pulls back, if you're like scalping, if you're long term, then you don't got to worry about this. You think it's going to go higher, then don't worry about it. But if you're scalping, we're kind of in the red, you're like, I don't know, we're going to continue going higher. We could probably kiss 268 and maybe push a little higher, but very overextended. It would be nice for a little pullback, bounce, and then go somewhere else. But I'm going to show you some things that are concerning for this week coming up. But so far, yeah, it looks like it wants to maybe kiss 268 and then see what happens there. But however, we're out of the cloud and it looks looking good. So we could just kind of bounce and grind higher. It should be better here. Let's go my market profile. You can see the value area high is 262. This is 268, so we just kissed it, closed above there, hovering around there. And using my arcs, remember I was telling you, you see my videos, this 50% right here, that's 620. Be careful, because there's a lot of things on the calendar, statistic calendar, I'm going to show you. And this is from Anchor Swing Points that I'm using this. And you can see that right here, we increased volatility with these two candles. And now on the 20th, 21st, we got to be careful. So if you're long and it starts grinding higher, start trailing your stops, because it could be a flush to the downside. I'm just warning you. I'm not saying it's going to happen, and I'm not jinxing myself, but I kind of shoot you not facts, because things could always change, but I try to be honest and unbiased, even though I'm a bull. But I know that turning points could take an effect and could play out. So just be careful. This is where I'm seeing this danger zone. I'm going to show you on the calendar and all that. And not to spook you or be a Debbie Downer, but I like to show you everything I'm noticing and what concerns me. If I wanted to show you, this is where my levels that I like to watch besides all the other ones that I showed you. So it just kind of makes a big picture of what what's really going on here. Let's see. So this is the daily for Monday. We need to hold 259. And if they're going to flush it, 252 will be support, because that's that low right here. But if we're going to grind higher, targets to the upside is 269 all the way to 272. If you're scalping 272, I will lock in profits. Anywhere between 269 and 272. Now for the week, for the whole week, I had to wait till this close. This is a real accurate number. It's 276, obviously 268. 276 is next, and then the last target would be 287 for the week. If you're long and you're scalping and you hit 287, I will definitely lock profits. Depending where you're long for, but yeah, well, that's a good target to lock in, and that's for the week. And if they flush it, obviously this trend line should be support around 255. Next one will be 248, and the key level will be 243. That's the 50%, the midpoint. Obviously, it looks like we're going to go to 268. And once we close and hold that there, then we'll see if we're going to go test 302. Now, I'm going to show you a couple of things here, which is important. The statistical calendar. I added some things here that I want you to know. some notes. So in regards to a trading day, let's see. Monday is a down day. Tuesday is a down day. This is a big day. This one is down, but then this one is a bigger down day. Wednesday is up to flat, 0.14%. So it's not really that much. It's not moving and it's not as bullish. So these 2 days are very negative. This one the worst. And Thursday is a down day and Friday's a down day. But the 20th is the worst day. What was the 20th I was telling you about? The 50%? Keep an eye on that. In regards to a weekday, which is Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, it's an up, down. So these both are in sync. This is up to flat. These both are in sync, but according to the statistic, it's not that much movement. So it could just kind of be a little bump and sideways. Weekday, this one is up. And Friday is down. So these two are in sync. And these two are in sync. In regards to average return by week, it's down. The date, an average return by month is up. So it looks like, June is looking a little more positive compared to when I was doing the calculations here. And the day you will lose the most money will be the 20th. Sorry. This is the day that you will lose the most money. So if you want to go short or you're concerned that they're going to take all your profits away, this is a negative day, the 20th. Monthly price in time. I put this on Saturday because it's a 10:02. So price in time from the August 23rd high in regards using the monthly. We hit price. So I know it's on a Saturday, so keep an eye on the 23rd and for the 26th Monday for whatever is going to happen. But price and time collide, which is the high of 10:02. Now I added some dates called Astro dates. This is something new. This is different. This is kind of the stuff that Gann would use, and I'm just kind of sprinkling it here, so you can kind of see other statistics. So it says down from the 21st all the way to July 5th. Let's see if that's going to play out. In regards to Astro dates, it's going to be up from 16 to the 21st. So according to this, it's going to be going all the way up somewhere between the 20th and the 21st. Then it goes down, and then this will kick in. From the 21st, so you can say 21st, it goes down all the way to the 5th. These will be all negative days. Let's see how that's going to play out. But that's what the Astro dates are saying. And then I got some notes here. These are, I call them FS peaks. I'm back testing it. So it could be a high probability that we hit a peak here on the 21st or turning point. That's why it's positive. It's green. And then it could go down, and then there's another turning point on the 26th. Maybe it could be where it could find support, or it could be continue. It could continue going high, and then on the 26th, it could be inverted. It peaks. So it could go either or, but I'm leaning with the colors because that's how I kind of saw it. So it could be a bottom, but if it grinds higher, this could be a possible top. But we'll see how it plays out during the week. And then this is another turning point where it peaks on the 29th. And this is different from statistics. This is another back testing thing I'm doing. So I wanted to put it out there and just kind of see how it performs. Big day that I have in regards to the square 9 is going to be the 3rd. So keep this day. It's very important. Some things I'm noticing with the square 9 that are lining up, what I call clusters. And that's it. Anything else here that I wanted to show you? I think that's it. But these are the dates you want to probably keep on your radar. Astro dates, negative from the 21st to the 5th. So, it could be possible where we could get, downside all the way. And, that seasonality, July 4th, remember? July 4th, where it kind of slams down and then it bottoms up from there. Even though we know the weekly cycle already bottomed around June the 12th. Things could, there's the battle between the seasonality and this weekly cycle that, you know, the seasonality could, you know, take control and push it lower, or at least test some lows, or I mean, or you know, just a decent, you know, pullback. So we'll see. According to the seasonality, it's like, you know, a low. So we'll see how that's going to play out. So that's it for the calendar. And I'm going to show you my mind map right here. So here's my mind map. You can see the sentiment is positive. It's kind of flat, you know, a little flat. The Elliott wave correction. We're in an ABC correction right now. And targets to the upside, if we're going to push higher, 321. First wave 4. Second wave 4 is $4. And the bottom already on the weekly cycle kicked in. I don't know if I adjusted this one yet, but I got to, that's for the daily. That's for a peak. Dates I'm watching, you know, June the 24th. That's a Saturday. It's a price and time, 10:02. $2.82 is interesting. That really matches up with the 10:02 high of August 23rd in regards to the 360-degree circle. So keep an eye on that price if we ever hit that, and if it just kind of stalls there. I'm just watching it just to see what happens. This is for next month, July the 3rd, and that's a half a square of the 10:02. So keep that, you know, on your radar too. And also in regards to Gann's theory, June the 21st, that's a 90-degree in regards to the circle. So the sun's going to be right at the top. So that's going to be a peak. So could it be a turning point for the markets in general, or just, you know, I just have it on my radar because there's one Gann's theory. And also June the 21st, 26th, which I already showed you, in July 3rd. Those are the days that are important for me in regards to like the Gann dates that I like. Commitments of trader report. You can see that now I have adjusted some things here. I don't know if I'm going to have time to show that, but you know, we're kind of smack in the middle between these two and large speculators. If you want to look at the commitments of traders report, you can look at that. I haven't adjusted the seasonality and all that, but it's kind of like commercial just kind of bounced and then kind of pulled back a little bit, and large speculators were going long and then kind of sold off and then kind of got a little bounce. So that's what it kind of looks like in the graph. And we need to take out 106 to continue large speculators accumulating. And we need to take out 74 for the commercial to continue hedging and selling in order for natural gas to get to Momo. So it's kind of in the crossroads, and especially with all these dates lining up, you know, all these things lining up, it's going to be interesting to see how this is all going to play out. Lastly, the square of 9. So where we at? We over here 265. So it makes sense we stall here. This is the 180-degree within the square, you know, square of 9. We're going to push. We got the 268 right here. There's a target if we're going to continue grinding, which is 273. And keep an eye out for 274. It lines up with the 199. The low of 194, that'll be 277. And watch out for 278, which lines up with the 302 right there of the high. So those are the key levels I will watch. We're probably going to oscillate somewhere between here and here. So 281. 277, 276 lines up with the 278, 277 lines up with the 194, the 199 low, 274 and 273. And obviously we got to test 268 to see what happens. So let's see if we fail 265 and close below 257 and 249, then it's going to probably oscillate back down. That's it. I'm going to sign out. Hopefully you liked this video. Hopefully I didn't sound doomy and gloomy, but you know, there's bears and bulls. And if you're a bull, you just have to be cautious because it's going to be an interesting week of all the things that I've shown you. Let's see how it's going to play out. But I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on natural gas.